tell you what. Oh, he's gone. How's things been with yourself anyway since we last chatted last year?
Well, pretty good, pretty busy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of tour and shows cancellations, but on the other hand, a lot of music, a lot of recordings. So we balanced it the way we could.
Great. In December, you released Chapter 1 Revisited. Was that always the plan to release the album, or was it something which came about because of the pandemic?
Yeah, totally. It's something we decided to do because we were not able to tour. We were supposed to, yeah, we had a few tours planned for last year and for this year as well. And when we realized this would not happen, we decided to do something so we can still, stay connected with the people. Also, because when you have only one album out, you can only entertain people for so long, and then they know your album. That's it. So we thought let's create some more so people can continue enjoy our music until we release the second album. And then we decided to just continue right away to write and record the second album and release it as soon as possible so we can just stay here, not just release one album and then disappear.
It's when I first listened to it, I thought, oh my god, this is absolutely stunning. It's listening to the album acoustically is it gives you a different feel because it's brilliant. It's a brilliant album.
Thank you so much.
Especially for something which wasn't like totally in your plans.
Yeah, Adrian did a lot of work of transforming. The first work of transformation is totally done by him, with several layers of different guitars and trying to replace all the orchestrations with guitars, and then percussions by Nick, and then we tried, we did our best to make it multidimensional and not just taking a guitar and playing four chords.
Is there something which you thought about touring with when the pandemic was all like it's getting back to pretty much normal over here?
This is definitely something we would like to integrate every now and then in shows. I don't know if we would do an acoustic tour. Maybe we would do a few acoustic shows because it's nice.
Yeah.
But right now, what we really, really want to do is to promote and play our second album on stage, because now now when it's fresh, it's the thing that you really want to do.
You released I think it was it last month? You released Unstoppable from Chapter 2 Legacy.
Yeah.
When did you start writing for the new album, and when did you start recording it?
I think we started exchanging demos around summer 2020, the first demos, and then we at that point we were still recording videos and planning the release of Chapter 1 Revisited. But we thought, okay, we need to create a plan to know exactly, okay, we have the release of Chapter 1 Revisited, and we need to be done with the demos and we decided by end of January, and then we start recording, and then we want to be done. I think we were in studio between, let's say, February and April in total, because we also had to plan according to studio plans, and at some point there were more and more bands who decided to go to the studio because they couldn't tour. So in total, plus then the mixing and mastering happened in I believe in May, if I remember correctly. It was not so long ago, but I have trouble. I think it was in May, and then we all gathered in Denmark at the studio of Jacob Hansen to listen to the mixes and also do some post-production work with him.
Was it difficult writing and recording during the pandemic? Did you have to keep sending files back and forth, or was you able to meet up?
Well, we anyway do this. Um, there's two of my bandmates who live in Cologne in Germany, one in Bamberg in Germany, and I live in Denmark. So anyway, we send files. It didn't change much for the songwriting process, and also for the recordings. I mean, we all record in different studios, so that's really not a big deal. The only moment where we really had to gather was for the mix and then for video shoots. And this was the point that was a little bit more complicated because at this point, the borders were not all open and not for all purposes. So we had to get tested all the time and to get some work the proof that we were not just tourists but that we were here for work. And and we still, like, everything went, let's say, 98% well, but there were still some troubles because of this whole thing. And I think it discouraged a lot of bands during the pandemic, and we kept going. We said we do it no matter what, but at some point it was really a pain.
Have you yourself, have you got any side projects going, like featured on other people's albums? Have you got anything like that? You keep yourself busy that way?
Yeah, I've done a few recordings. I have to think because I have to, I should not spoil anything because there's a few that are out. I've recorded a few features that are already out, but now I have one or two very nice that are coming. I'm gonna shoot a video in a few days with a band, European band. I don't want to say too much because it's too obvious then. But I'm really looking forward to this one because it's also for a release this year. And yeah, I've done a few things here and there, and it's always nice, especially when you cannot meet anyone on tour or at festivals because everything is canceled. It's so nice to just work with other musicians and to keep the contact like this.
With the album being released, I think it's next month, ain't it? It's October. I don't know where I am, to be honest. Have you got anything special planned for the release? Are you doing like a live event or?
Yeah, we are. Actually, you know what? When you said in a month, it just hit me because for me it's been so long. We had this album ready for so long, and we were like, yeah, it's gonna be in 6 months, 5 months, 4 months. And when you just said 1 month, I was like, shit, it's in 1 month. Yeah, we have a release show in Switzerland with Illuminate. We're playing in Z7 in Brighton, and it's just wonderful because it's one of the best places I've ever visited and played at. So super super happy to play there. And we haven't, I can tell, we haven't announced it yet, but it's going to be announced in a few days, so I can already tell you. We've recorded an entire live show that we will put online for everyone to be able to see, because since we cannot tour, but there's not only people from Switzerland who want to see us, or Switzerland, Germany, France, because it's in this area.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that all the people who are supporting us can watch us on stage. So we decided to record something and put it online so anyone can attend. And also we made it very special, with beautiful location. We had a lot of very good material, and very, we had a wonderful team of people working with us, and also a few guests who will appear on stage. So it's going to be pretty special.
Yes, and I can't wait for it, to be honest. I'm really, really excited for you, to be honest. With Chapter 2, are you going to possibly go down the same sort of lines with doing an acoustic section, like an album of it?
I don't know yet. We don't know yet. I think it will depend on how the next month will look like. We don't want to commit to do it for each album because it's a lot of work. Definitely, we know that some people are like, probably I get the question at each interview, and every time we're talking about this album, there's people asking for it. So I think at some point we will do something. I'm not saying right after the album, but maybe later on we will go back to this album or to several albums at the same time. I don't know. We know that it's something that people appreciate, and we don't close this door.
It's I'm really looking forward to it. I listened to the new song today because I keep getting sent all new. So when I look at something, I think, right, I've got to listen to that. But then I get another 10, 15 emails and I forget about listening to that. But I listened to the new song today and I was like, oh my God, this is, I can't wait for the new album to come out. It's a month away, which is not fair.
Well, thank you so much.
With, when it comes to rehearsals, um, how many weeks before you say like you're going into the studio or you're going on tour, how many weeks before do you meet up and start rehearsals?
Not weeks, days. But we all rehearse um at our own place, a rehearsal room, because since we live in different countries or areas, um it's difficult to just meet for rehearsal. So what we do is we rehearse the hell out of those songs before we meet, and then we meet for, I don't know, a week, and we do a few rehearsals, and then we take a 1 or 2 days off, and then we go for whatever show or tour we have.
Have you done any live concerts yet?
We've done two, actually. We've had the chance to play twice this summer. We played one show in Czech Republic. It was Rock Castle Festival, and it was absolutely fantastic. And then we played Fark Festival in Germany, which was also amazing. And it was so great to finally be able to perform these songs on stage and see people reacting to them. Because when you're just releasing songs online, it's so different. Like you of course you get the reaction of people, you get the comments, but you don't get this direct reaction that you get when you're on stage and you see people in front of you dancing or screaming or even singing our songs. And it's like really truly the first time on stage seeing people sing our song. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's I last night I went down to Cardiff because I had a concert because I photograph and review the concerts, and I think it's about my fourth concert I've been to since things in the UK have been reopening, and it's still very, very strange. It's like, do I wear a mask? Am I safe? Shall I
Yeah.
go? But it's you can't beat live music. You just really, really can't, and it's something which I'm looking forward to each time another concert comes up.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's so different, such a powerful experience. It's not
yeah,
something you can recreate. Even though, I mentioned we recorded a live show, and we really, really hope that people will enjoy it. Hopefully have a great evening with friends and a beer or something. Um, this is very different, and we know that this the moment we can finally go on tour and meet everyone, it's gonna be something else.
with the new album coming out, have you made plans to tour yet? To tour the album, and if so, are you able to give us some sort of inkling where you're going to be starting?
Yeah, I mean, of course, but it's like it's like I say every time, we have plans, we have something pretty concrete, but we don't know if it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. We have several tours planned for next year, European tours, and we just wait until it's secured. But yeah, we have um, one, two, yeah, two, let's say, secured European tours where we would go. We would visit the UK, I believe, once or twice. Yeah, I don't remember exactly the routing, but yeah.
I'll go on to the UK section in a minute. I've got to ask you this. what do you prefer? Do you prefer doing a full tour, or do you prefer just yourself, or do you prefer doing festivals? Which one do you get the more buzz from?
Whew, um,
Difficult question.
yeah, I really like both, because the thing is, with festivals, you get to it's another atmosphere. You you meet so many people, and but I've got to say that tours are very strong emotionally, and I think I prefer this, because it's like going on a school trip with your friends, and you spend, I don't know, 2 weeks or 1 month or even 1.5 months together, and yeah, you get used to it, and you get used to the people, and when it's over you cry. At least I cry.
With
I think I like tours the most. Yeah.
yeah, with festivals, do you pretty much stay backstage, or do you enjoy going out and seeing how the crowd and all the festival goers are feeling?
Well, I think it depends on the festival, but definitely, for example, the festival we played in Czech Republic, there were a lot of bands playing there, and there was Sabaton playing after us. They were headlining the day we were playing. So definitely we went there, and it was amazing to just switch from people on stage to fans in front of the stage, and just enjoy the music. Honestly, when there's a band I enjoy, I don't want to be backstage when they're playing. I want to be in front of the stage.
Yeah, I would totally agree with you. It's you've got, it's like the Pretty Reckless. I've not had a chance to see him live, and I'm like, right, I really, really want to go and see Taylor Momsen.
Oh yeah.
And it's being at the front, you can't beat it. The only problem which the only, because I'm getting old now, the mosh pits and all that, I can't do that. And
Yeah, yeah.
when I go to a concert, I want to see the band and listen to it, and I end up getting thrown around the place. And
Oh.
I don't enjoy it so much anymore.
I get you. I stay away from the mosh pits.
um, Finally, before I let you go, UK. Is it festival appearances, or have you got a tour planned for the UK?
We've got a tour planned, not a UK tour. We've got a European tour planned, and there's dates in the UK. So yeah, fingers crossed that this is gonna happen soon.
Absolutely brilliant. I really, really looking forward to you coming over, and I will be at the front, and hopefully there'll be no mosh pits anywhere near me. But no, I'm really looking forward to hearing the full album next month and reviewing it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to you coming over to the UK.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to it.
Brilliant. And I'll speak to you again very, very soon, probably.
Sure, with great pleasure. Thank you for
All right.
having me.
Great. And I do apologize about the dog,
Don't, please don't. It's so cute.
the puppy. So he's, oh no, he's gone and ripped up my air freshener. So
I love dogs.
yeah, he's great. So anyway, until next time, take care and good luck with the album.
Take care too. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye.